4-year-old Maleah Davis's body finally been found? It sounds possible. And also make sure to stay tuned for the video to find out where the remains could possibly be. I have that information and more in part 2 of the search for Maleah Davis. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nosy Southerner channel. So if you watched my previous video involving 4-year-old missing Maleah Davis, then you know there have been some disturbing information involving alleged abuse and neglect involving this little girl. Well, as of this morning, May 31st, we may have found her remains, and according to Darian Vance, he dumped her body in Arkansas. So attorney Cornell X, who was the former attorney of Maleah Davis' mother, Brittany Bowens. Now, Cornell stated that the reason why he no longer represented Brittany Bowens was because there were some inconsistencies with Brittany's story. But he stated that he went to visit Darian Vance in jail today, and Darian confided in him and informed him that what happened to Maleah was an accident, and after she died, Darian drove to Arkansas and left Maleah's remains on the side of I-30 near Hope, Arkansas, Fulton, which is about 18 miles from Hope.
Vance, the stepfather of Maleah Davis, we had a long conversation. We spoke about details surrounding Maleah's disappearance. We spoke about his relationship to Brittany. We spoke about his feelings about how he's been betrayed in the media. We talked about several things. But one thing he wanted to make clear to me was what happened to Maleah was an accident. He says it was an accident. And he confessed to me where he dumped her body. And so Texas EquiSearch will be coordinating those efforts to find Maleah's remains. Detectives now have the information that they need, but he told me it was an accident, and he confessed to me, yes.
So what did you say happened?
I don't want to go into that.
What can you say at this time?
All I can say to you is that he told me it was an accident, that she is dead, and where he dumped her body.
And where's that?
It's in Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Yes.
So what brought everybody here then specifically?
To talk about the coordinate, what happened, what took place, and what they needed to know.
Did something happen here?
No, just no, not at all. No.
Where in Arkansas?
I don't want to get off into that. Can't say right now. But he told me exactly where it is in Arkansas, that he dumped the body in Arkansas, and he was very specific with the amount of distance and time. And when I was able to leave and look at everything up on my phone, he was to the point on distance and time.
Why
When did he-
Arkansas? Does he have family there?
I have no clue.
How did he get there? Did he travel in the vehicle, in the Nissan
In
that
the
was
vehicle.
found?
It was in a car. He was in a car. He said that he pulled over in Arkansas, got out of the car, walked off the side of the road, and dumped her body off the side of the road.
Did he say anything about Brittany? Did she know about this?
He
Anything?
didn't say anything like that to
Did
me.
he say what day she died?
I didn't go that far with him.
How were you able to get him to reveal this information?
Two men talking.
How were you able to get in during non-visitation hours?
Excuse me?
How were you able to get into the jail during non-visitation
People
hours?
visit all the time. And I was able to get in.
How long has she been in Arkansas?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about how long that she was there, but it was early on.
Did you ask him? All these people that searched, coordinated all these searches, all these efforts that made him, even where she was the entire time. Why suddenly now?
All I can tell you is he told me where the body is and told me where he dumped her.
So do you
It's
believe
him?
him? Do you believe him, or you think it's another crazy story?
No, I think it's the truth. I don't think he was lying to me. I think he was telling the truth. Many men have confessed these type of crimes to me, and involving children. And Texas EquiSearch and I work together on similar situations like this. And the confession is always proven to be true.
Tim, what do you-
think is that the ring to you?
I think it's true enough that I've got an airplane lined up at 3 o'clock to go ahead and bus up there to go ahead and start the search. Investigators have been talked to up there in Arkansas, and so I believe it's true myself with the timeline and stuff. I believe that we're looking at. We don't want to get into need to. I don't believe we need a lot of searchers. So we're gonna jump in a airplane 3 o'clock fly to Arkansas and see if we can get her recovered.
And what makes you think?
You know, I've worked with Quanell for several cases before. I flew to Oklahoma on a case. He worked the Sylvester cases. He worked many cases. You know, everybody may not agree with all his methods, but when it comes to this, I'm going to tell you something. He's brought closure to many families. He's gotten stuff out of perpetrators that nobody else has been able to get, and I have all the faith in the world in him. And I think that's kind of why we suspended our search early on until more information came in. We've still been doing little things, and I just said yes.
So, as of this afternoon, it was stated that remains of a child were found in Fulton, Arkansas, near where Darian Vance told Cornell X he dumped Maleah Davis's body.
Confirmed that we did find human remains on the side of the interstate here, just down past the little scanning stations there. It's just down past there. We did find some clothing and some other articles that leads us to believe that it is human remains of a small child. About 11:30 today, we received information that the child's stepfather had confided in someone that he had possibly dumped the child's body at the first exit going into Hope. So we immediately sent a garbage bag with what like blood there, and it was covered in worms, things like that. In this part of the country here, people throw out animals all the time. Dead deer carcass. As a matter of fact, there's a dead deer carcass down on the side of the road. But people do that. I guess they figured, you know, they didn't check into it. Today, the mowers came through this morning and apparently hit the garbage bag, which burst open, creating a foul odor. And that's what leads us to this point right now, that we're down there, our investigators from Company C State Police are down there right now trying to map the area digitally and get exactly where everything was found.
So the drive from Houston to Arkansas, where Maleah Davis' body was possibly found, is about 5.5 hours. So now I know that Cornell X stated that he believed the same story that we the public believe, is that Brittany Bowens allegedly knew what happened to Maleah before she went out of town to Massachusetts. He also stated that he believed that unfortunately Maleah was killed the same day that her mother went out of town. So basically what I'm thinking is Maleah was killed on that Thursday, or allegedly was killed on that Thursday, and Darian drove to Arkansas, dumped her body, and spent the next few days getting someone to put those bruises on his head, and he spent time trying to come up with that lie that he told that Maleah was alleged kidnapping, which now we know that she wasn't. So with all this new information unfolding, of course, this is something that all of us suspected in the first place. But I just feel so sorry for this little girl. You know, she was here on earth for such a short amount of time, and she had such a horrible 4 years of life. I truly hope that now she can rest in peace, and I also hope that justice is served for what was done to her, all the abuse, how she was treated, and now her killing. I just hope justice is served, and somebody served time, long and hard time, for what was done to this little girl. But I definitely want you guys to go ahead and tell me your opinions about this new evidence of Maleah Davis remains possibly being found in Arkansas. And if you haven't already, I want you guys to go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I want you guys to have a good day. Bye.